Hello, Highland. Welcome to a new year of HTVS.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Probably just to be less forgiving, more hateful, just all 2022.
Well, my resolution is to become more involved in school activities.
Actually, that's great. There's a new club in here. We got Pride Club in the studio today. Hi, how are you guys?
Pretty good.
Introduce yourselves.
So I'm Malia Hansen, and I'm like the CEO, or like I kind of help run Pride Club. And yeah, this is Carter.
I'm Carter. I run the Instagram account we got going on.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, as a CEO, how did you come up with the idea to start Pride Club?
Pride Club has been kind of going for like a few years, but it hasn't been like going super strong. But we're trying to like build numbers and actually do things this year. So just carrying on.
Okay. Yeah.
So Carter, how did you become the co-captain or officer of Pride Club?
I don't know. I just sort of did. I just decided to help out, and then
Cool.
it just sort of happened, I guess. Yeah.
All right, that's chill. Okay, well, do you guys have anything to say to potential members, like people watching this who might want to join,
Yeah. So Pride Club is for everybody, not just LGBTQ students, but like allies too. Everybody's welcome. And we do fun stuff. We had a little movie night already. So yeah, it's a party.
Sounds really fun.
Yeehaw.
That's really cool. All right, well, thank you guys for coming on. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Derek, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate our hosting dynamic?
I would say high quality,
I don't think that's between 1 and 10.
on brand.
That's still not between 1 and 10.
I think our hosting quality is a brand name quality. You know, Derek and Luke hosting.
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Well, let me show you a video about off-brand stuff so you can wrap your mind around all of my big brain responses.
Do the Dr. Pibbs of this world really stand up to the Dr. Peppers? We're gonna run a small experiment to see if the brand name actually matters or if you're just getting scammed out of your dough. Money-grubbing CEOs are watching your every move, trying to predict your next action. And you know what they think you're gonna do? Cheap out and buy the crappy counterfeit. Was that the right decision, or are you just biased? I bought $50 worth of random counterfeit garbage and its legitimate counterpart. On the salary of a high school student with no marketable skills, that's pretty damaging. So if you see me in the halls, give me a quarter. And we're gonna take the most average consumer I could find, see if they can tell the difference. Both coconut water. What's your?
It's kind of garbage.
It's a little sour for some reason.
Alright,
I prefer drink me by huge margin. So chip A was the first one, chip B is the second one?
yeah.
Chip B, honestly. Very, very, very sweet flavor. This reminds me of the stuff we buy at the store. It's pretty cheap.
This tastes like any average apple juice.
Nora has a way different smell.
Yeah, this one's the expensive one, definitely.
Moral of the story: for your drinks at least, stick with the legit stuff.
Wow. I can't believe these brands shamelessly rip off others.
People should never take someone else's work and make a knockoff version.
Well, do you remember that one time I told you I could do tricks on Heelys? That was a lie. Not true. I was just trying to be cool like Ethan Pullman.
I don't think those shoes with wheels were ever that cool, but what Ethan does, that's definitely pretty cool. Now we have Ethan himself in the shoe. And now we have Ethan himself live in the studio today.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good, man. How about you guys?
It's been good.
Good.
So, how long have you been scooting for?
Started in June 2016, and then I started taking it seriously like 2017, beginning 2017.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's the craziest injury you've ever had?
Believe it or not, I haven't had a lot of crazy injuries, but I think the worst one was when I was doing a backflip for my first time, and I landed on my my head and like kind of folded myself. But I got up and I was just sore, so everything turned out fine.
That's pretty good. So you got sponsored pretty recently. How'd you get that sponsorship?
So with that sponsorship, we just had to tag them on Instagram on all of our posts, and it ended up with them seeing me, and I got to get the opportunity to be on the team. So it was a really cool experience to finally get on the team, and all my hard work paid off.
Nice. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you were to do a trick like right now, at this very moment, what would you do?
So it's a trick called nothing front scoots, where you grab your scooter and you throw it in front of you, and it does a front flip, and then you catch it and you land it, and it's just really scary. But so.
That sounds pretty crazy. So is there like a rivalry between like you and the skateboard community? I know sometimes scooters and skateboards don't get along. Is that really true with you?
With me, I have no hate for skateboarders. I mean, if they hate me, it's just kind of like I just kind of accept it, and it doesn't really bother me as much as it used to. But there definitely is a little like disrespect between the two of them. But for me, I don't think that matters. We're all at the skate park trying to do the same thing. So.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, do you have any plans or goals for the future of your career?
Right now, I'm focusing on like figuring out what I want to do in the future as like a living and things like that. But for sure, in the future, I want to make sure I still have my scooter because the love I have for it is unreal. So.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on. Really appreciate
Thank you
that.
guys. Yeah.
Congrats on the sponsorship.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, that was really cool. Do you think you could swing on a spider web on a scooter?
What?
Like, do you think you could scooter in a metal supersuit?
What?
Well, we have an MCU video coming up right now.
Marvel Cinematic Universe is one of the most popular film franchises, with 3 of the top 10 highest-grossing films of all time being Marvel films. 2021 was a big year for Marvel, with the introduction of 5 Disney Plus exclusive series, as well as 4 films, the final of which being Spider-Man No Way Home, which released in December. Let's find out what Highland's favorite Marvel projects of last year were.
Okay, do you like the Marvel movies or shows from last year?
Yes, I thought they were pretty good.
What was your favorite?
Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings.
Nice. What was your favorite?
Spider-Man.
I don't care about any of them except Spider-Man No Way Home.
My favorite was probably Shang-Chi. I thought that it was a really good movie.
Well, they're all fine.
Oh man, I really like the fight scenes in the MCU. Shang-Chi made me want to learn how to do backflips and headbutt people at the same time.
You're very easily influenced.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say I just get easily excited, you know?
It sounds like you get a lot of pent-up energy and aggression to let out. Have you ever considered wrestling?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago, really long time ago.
Well, they're here in the studio today, so you can reminisce on that.
Well. Hi guys.
Hey.
Hello. How's the season going for you so far?
I'd say it's pretty good. We got a lot of tough matches and tournaments, but we're doing pretty good.
Cool.
So how do you guys' region matches work?
So our region matches, we go against another school and we take all the varsity guys in the different weight classes and we wrestle them off. And whoever wins the most matches out of those takes the match.
Nice.
Okay, so when's the next match?
Our next match is today against Skyline, and I think varsity starts at 7, right?
All right, well, be sure to be there. So what do you guys want to accomplish by the end of the season?
I think one big goal for all of us would be for a lot of our seniors to go and place in state, because with the looks of it now, we're looking pretty good to do that. So I think that's a reasonable goal.
Okay, well, how can us, everyone here, the Highland community, support wrestling better?
Everybody can show up to our matches. You can come tonight. Next week we have another one Thursday here against Olympus, so that'll be fun.
Oh, you guys got a lot coming up, huh?
All right, well, thanks for telling us more about the wrestling team.
Yeah, thank you.
Sure, thanks.
Maybe if you were stronger, you would have quit wrestling sophomore year.
I quit to get stronger.
That doesn't really make that much sense to me.
Well, we'll be back next week, and Happy New Year.